You're actually my first R&B rapper.
Yo, that's crazy that you know that you even say that. Now I'm your first R&B. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that I'm in that category. You don't even know. It took me like down the line of my career for me to like not even to say like embrace my voice, but to start like putting out songs with me singing and shit like that. I came out straight rapping, nothing else, no singing, nothing.
It's so crazy because like I always want people to think that I'm tough, and like I never admit that like, I listen to like R&B, but this is my like confession. Like whenever I hear this shit, I get goosebumps.
Hey, listen, R&B,
like you don't understand.
Gangsters love R&B.
I am a gangster.
I am a gangster.
Yeah.
I think I'm here today because I work hard, and for me working hard, it gets me acknowledged. You know what I mean? And then it's for people like you come along that has an eye for the talent. You know?
I want to tell you like my version. When I saw you at that listening party, shout out to Jay and DJ Scoops, by the way, and SNS.
Yeah. Shout out gang. Wow.
I saw you, right? I was like looking at you. You had sunglasses on, and I was there literally just like listening to music and like watching people. And I see your hat, and it says like flat, and then you turn around, and it said Bush, and I'm like, fuck, of course it's from Brooklyn. To be honest, I thought you tried to like have maybe like a future vibe going on about you. No, that's not what you were going for.
I'm just me. I don't want to be nobody.
Well, you're totally.
I'm not. That's not a bad person to be compared to though. I like future vibe. Yeah, I like how he dressed. I like all that. But nah, I don't really just. We all get inspiration. We see things and we be like, oh, that's fire. But nah. I get up however I'm feeling that day. You know, it could have been suit and tie that day if that's how I felt. Like I'll have fun with this shit.
It's very inspirational to see like people like you saying positive things, right? And like I want to talk about like what's going on in the industry a little bit later. But before we get to it, how did that song come about? Like how
we talking about Same Heart?
Same Heart, yeah. Sorry.
Nah, you good. Same Heart out right now on all platforms, going absolutely crazy. Shout out to all the DJs of everywhere on the radio stations and everything spinning that. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. How the song come about? My music don't really, like as of recently, I guess in the last couple years, pardon me, they don't have any big storyline to them. You know, it's just I record, so like the way I create now is so free, it's so random and spontaneous. Like I literally get like motivation from the music, like from the beats. Like so my process go like this. I go in the studio now. I go through my email, or if I'm texting like some producers I'm into it with, I literally open it up. I hear it out loud, and I get going like that, like, you know. And my pen is crazy. For me to write, like I love to write too. I love getting in that bag of writing and stuff like that. But majority of the stuff, and I'm sure majority of the shit that you heard, I didn't write. You know, I go in there and I'm just like, I get the freestyling, like punching in line by line, creating as it goes. Hell yeah, that's how I create. So with that, it's the sample in the beginning, which I believe is Friday. It sounds like Friday. I kind of went off the flow of what that shit was saying. So that really gave me the concept, and I just built on it. So one thing that stood out to me was like, he was like, you're broken, so now I'm broken too. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of like two people like having the same heart. You know what I mean? Like if your heart is broken, my heart is broken. What that tells me is like, from outside looking at outside perspective, it's like, you know, that gave me that first line. Then I just kept going, like, we might as well have the same heart, how I share.
I'm literally about to start crying.
No,
I like teared up a couple of times listening to your shit.
Oh, yeah?
That's how I know it's good. Like,
man, it's powerful. I'm not going to lie. Powerful. Like, yeah, you know? And obviously, I had to get some type of inspiration. Like, it came from a real place, but it was nothing in particular I was really thinking about, you know, to be honest.
It's so funny, like a lot of artists like tell me that whatever they're writing about is nothing like specific that happened, because I was like, oh my god, did he have his heart broken?
It's actually the opposite with me. I like most of the times I write based on something specific.
Yeah.
Not like, okay, I did this yesterday, I'm gonna talk about it. But everything in my, like, I'm a real person. So I believe in really sharing my experiences. Like I went through something like really traumatic. You got to tap in, because you said confessions earlier, right? You said I got a confession. I listen to this R&B music, right? Like you said that.
But I'm still a gangster.
Nah, yeah, we gangsters out here. We here, you know. But my whole thing is like, I put out this song called Confessions. That's on a project of mine called Life Like Mine, and I shared a very traumatic story. like very, very traumatic story. You know what I mean? So I'll let you listen to it in your own time. But
can you tell me about like the story behind it, or
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's no. All right, so but basically, I had because I have children, right?
How many?
So basically 5.
How old are you?
Yeah, stay tuned. Listen, no,
I'm 37.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, I look good for a white person.
You look 27.
I know. I'm 37.
For real?
I'll be 38 in November.
No, yeah, that's you see, yeah, no, that's fire. You treating her. She don't do no drugs, y'all. Look, I want to attest to that. She don't do no drugs. We out here, we drinking water. I ain't gonna lift it up. Y'all ain't paying me.
I don't drink. 6 years sober. Not gonna lie, I smoked a little weed not long ago.
That's
but
fine though. I don't got nothing against nobody who like.
Me neither.
You know,
but
I rather. I'm glad weed is legal because I rather walk down the block honestly and smell weed than cigarettes. I hate cigarettes.
Hands down. But how old are you? Are you younger? You're younger than me, right?
Yeah, I'm 29.
What's the traumatic story?
The traumatic story is my first child, right? I came to the realization that it's not my biological child, right? Yeah, I mean, and this was like 3 years into their life.
Wow, that's like the crazy. That's I think every man's like worst nightmare. Let's be real about it.
Yeah, man, it's like
you felt like someone pierced your heart.
Pierced, shattered, and then sprinkled it in a pile of shit. I had to go in the shit to find the pieces and put it back together. You know what I mean? But
fuck.
But you know, I embrace everything in life. It's just like I know everything I go through prepares me for everything I ask for. So one thing I like to say a lot is like no test, no testimony. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest word in testimony is test. So I'm a firm believer of it's not, you know, like adversity builds character. So it's not what you go through, it's what you get through that determines who you are. You know what I mean? So
brilliant.
Yeah, that's how I feel. So, but put out songs like that, and you know, I had people like literally like strangers hit me up behind that, you know, and really shit, yo, bro, this happened to me. Like, I never spoke to nobody about this. This shit been killing me for that. Like, thank you. Like I got a whole bunch of, I got a photo album
folder.
Yeah, like a whole folder full of just those type of messages, like that song, other songs, and like even like Same Heart going crazy lately. Like, it's a beautiful thing to know that I can really touch people through this music. So I always say, like, share your story, be authentic. That's the most genuine, most powerful like thing you could do is be authentic. You know what I mean? Like, so. But in this, so like I'm you know, I feel this way, how I feel in Same Heart. It's not like I just pulled it out of thin air. I feel this way. But if you pay attention to the song, like when you go back, realize I didn't say she like one time in the whole song. A lot of people feel like it's intimate that way, right? Like it's domestic. Like I'm talking to a female. That applies to anybody. I can sing that song to my children, to my brother. You know what I mean? Like to anybody I feel that way about. Cause like really honestly and truly, if I care about you like that, like anything you go through that I see is affecting you is gonna affect me. Like I don't want you to be going through it. You know what I'm saying? You get a terrible phone call right now. You know what I'm saying? God forbid you pick that up and you look like you in pain. You're not going. You know what I mean? It's gonna affect me too. I'm gonna be like, damn. Like I feel for you. I'm not heartless. So I'm gonna be like, damn. Like we might as well have the same heart. How I share that pain. But I don't drink soda. But
you don't?
I don't drink soda. It's been years. I ain't drink soda.
You eat a lot of fruit, right?
Absolutely. I just came off a fast. Yeah.
Fast?
Yeah, like a Daniel fast. Just raw fruits and vegetables and water.
I saw that. Is there like any religious like reason behind it, or just like?
Nah, like when I do it, like now it's more intentional. Like I was doing it before. First time I ever did any kind of fast at all, it was like health purposes. I feel like I probably got the heaviest I ever was in life. Me being active all my life, and then I was just like, I'm just big on my like health and my hygiene in general. So I wanted to, you know. But now it's like I found out that the Daniel fast is actually biblical. Like.
Yes.
Somebody told me you're doing a Daniel fast. I'm like, no, this is this kind of fast. They like, yeah, that's a Daniel fast. Like, and I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing the same thing. So that type of shit for me be like affirmation. Like, oh, I'm really in the right path. If I'm doing that naturally, like that's my intuition speaking to me. Like, so now it'd be
amazing.
Yeah, it's intentional now when I feel like I got brain fog, like I'm clouded, or I'm like, if I'm in seek of an answer, you know, we all ask God for answers. Oh, God, give me a sign. When I feel like that's internal. God is in us, you know what I mean? So when you trying to find that, you gotta find it inside. You gotta clear your body. You know what I mean? You gotta clear your body, you gotta take care of your body. And I feel like when I fast, like I get all the craziest ideas.
I get chills again.
You know what I mean?
No, I get my language right now.
I get all the answers I need. I get all the answers I need, like I get mad creative, all that shit. So whenever I feel like, you know, like I do it like it's routine now. Like I do a little fast because the initial Daniel fast is like 20 days or 21 days. You do that. I did that like 7 times. But now I
want to do it now. Literally, I want to do it because
I
saw
next
that
time I do it, join me. Because what I've been doing this year is every month I do 5 days, right, Monday to Friday, and then every quarter of the year, right, so every 3 months I'll do 10. I'll do 10 days.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's a fact. Like we talked about Jewish people in Crown Heights. Shout out to my people.
Big Brooklyn. Shout out to Jews, man.
But there's like same thing with Muslims. Like there's so many days of fast because like that's how you like by clearing your body and by being conscious as to what you're putting into your body, you are connecting with the higher power and divine. And like, and yes, it is within us. And
yeah,
like
I think in the Quran, so, you know, somewhat, don't quote me, you know, but it says something along the lines like, if you could, you know, whoever could remove themselves from food, you know what I'm saying, is super worthy. Like they have, you know what I mean, like that's a different type of power. If you could do that, you could do anything. If you could separate it, because people think addiction, they only think drugs and
it's sugar.
You can be addicted. All this shit is drugs. Yeah, sugar is a drug.
Terrible.
You know what I mean? Like alcohol, all that shit is drugs. Food is a drug. Like some pussy could be a drug too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like somebody could, because look, I seen that. Like people could be addicted to somebody, and you know that person not good for you. There's nothing good that's gonna come out of that. But then you know you're just comfortable. You in comfort with dealing with that person or whatever, and that's, you know, that's a drug. If you're addicted, anything that you could become addicted to that has a negative effect on you is a drug. Anything
that you numb yourself with, like anything, it could be sex, could be drugs, anything, like obvious food, reasons, about food, all that shit for sure. Yeah, just like one less Jewish reference. Like there's one day a year that Jewish people fast. Like you can't even brush your teeth. You can't put anything in your mouth. Like no water, no nothing. Okay.
Oh damn, I'll be miserable.
But it's just 25 hours. You could handle it. But that's like the only day apparently, like according to them, that like regular people are like angels. Like you're walking like in a different dimension that day.
Oh,
it's special, right? Like again,
yeah, no, it is though.
And again, I guess Muslims say the same thing. Like
because their fast is different too. They can't eat. I think before sunrise.
Yeah, but that's
they
like
eat,
for a month or something.
Yeah, it's different ways of fasting. Fasting is just, I think in general, is just really just intentionally changing, you know, your lifestyle, doing something really good, right? Like with how you consume, because that's a powerful thing too. How you consume, like your body. So you got like this is really your machine right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's what you feed your machine. You know, I told you I played basketball like my whole life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What happened? What did you want to become?
What happened? Life happened, man. I love playing ball now too, but then like I broke my leg in college. And,
oh my god.
No, I'm good now. That shit.
Wait, which college did you go to?
I went to community college. I went to Kingsborough.
Kingsborough?
Yeah, I went to Kingsborough.
I teach at Brooklyn College. That's why I'm in Flatbush
all the time. Yeah. Oh shit.
Just like one class, like writing.
You like writing. A Jill of all trades.
Correct.
I didn't want to say Jack.
Yeah. No, it's I do like.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, that's fire. Hell yeah, but running, hell yeah, that's the cardio, man. I get up sometimes, I just run for no reason.
I love
just
that.
Come back. Yeah, you know, you got to shock your body. You got to do different things to shock your body.
Yeah.
It helps you in the long run.
Push up. I can't
hot showers, and then at the end of the shower, you do
cold is good for
shock.
you.
You got to throw your body a shock here and there, and it does something good.
Have you ever been to sauna?
Never in my life.
It's so crazy. So like the idea is the same thing as with shower. You go to like hot rooms and then you go and like sit in like a really cold water. It's so hard to do.
Oh man, yeah,
like
that shit.
try like breathing for 10 seconds under this like icy cold water supposedly can be compared to like doing a track workout. That's how good it is for your heart rate.
No, hell yeah, and your face and everything. So like when I wash my face, like I go hot at first or whatever, because it softens your skin, right?
Yeah.
It opens your pores, like the steam and stuff like that. But when I finish off, I go cold because that tightens your pores. So no chocolate and shit I break out. Soda. That's why I stopped drinking soda. It was breaking me out. I was breaking out like crazy with the soda shit. Like
my addiction, like low-key addiction, is potato chips. Like whenever I eat potato chips, like my stomach hurts.
Maybe
like,
human.
Oh, human. Sometimes it's okay, just not every day.
Yeah, you know, you got to do things in moderation. And that's why I do, like, it's the discipline. Just like I said, balance, right? Like we're gonna be imperfect for the rest of our lives. We're gonna be in pursuit of perfection, right? But we're gonna be imperfect forever. It just is what it is. But you should try to always do better. Listen, I got about 12,000 VMAs from singing in the shower. You know what I mean? I'm the shower singing goat. Like nobody fucking with me in the shower.
What's your go-to? What's like the go-to song that you sing in the shower?
Oh man, probably Carl Thomas. I wish.
That's Sesame Street.
Sesame Street? Oh, yeah. You singing fucking Sesame Street around the house, like, I'm definitely just going to be laughing. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm not a singer, though.
Nah, it don't matter. Sesame Street for no reason is crazy.
It's crazy?
Yeah, a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I love the Elmo theme song. 18, I went to the studio for the first time ever.
At 18?
Yeah, 18.
Do you remember which studio that was?
Lost Studios. Trevor. It's shit like that you don't forget.
I
Engineer name was Trevor. He's fire. I thought from Lost Studios recorded my first anything.
Wow.
Ever. Yeah.
That's so special and good.
Not too far from the hood. Went from Flatbush up towards KP. Got that shit done, and it was locked in. Once you hear your voice for the first time on the audio, you know, on like an MP3, that shit like, oh, okay, like, and then you get better and better and better and better. I know people be needing fire beats and they don't know who to go to or they don't have the relationship. I really worked my way up in this shit. So whether I met them randomly on Instagram or like was able to come and, you know, brush shoulders and shake hands and shit like that, I like exclusive shit. Like anything I put out, nobody got the beats. Like you'll never hear nobody else put out a song to the same heart.
That's great.
That's my beat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's so good.
Exclusive to me. Like I'm big on that because I done been in situations where I'm at the show with the homies, you heard? Like, and this is somewhere else too. This is in a whole nother state or some shit like that. I'm at a show and we about to go up and then the artist that's before us, they perform a song on the beat that my boy's song is on. And then they got to get up right after and perform a song on the same beat.
This literally happened. I was at a showcase in East New York. This literally happened. I was like, this is so embarrassing.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, I was like, I'll be like, I don't even want to do the song no more. Because now you feel like you biting, you know what I mean? But yeah, but YouTube, listen, YouTube is the mecca of fire beats. Like, shit got the best beats up there. But nah, yeah. I'll tap in. Like, shout out a couple people. Inge, Idlewa, Inge, I never met my dog Inge in person ever in life. And he lived right out here, like in New York. I think Staten Island or some shit like that. But
that's crazy.
Never met him in person. I'm trying to get you outside, my boy. Come outside, Inge. You know what I mean? Got to trigger some type of emotion. Even if it's a sad one, it has to trigger something. If it don't hit nothing, then I'm it's on to the next beat. But it got to make me feel like, oh shit, I want to feel this in a party, or oh shit, I could talk crazy to shorty with this one. You know what I'm saying? Or oh shit, this make me want to have sex. You heard? It could be anything, but it just got to make sense. Exactly. It got to trigger some type of emotion for sure.
That's what good art does.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everything is on the line with this shit. Like everything is on the line, man. Your relationship with in my case, right? Your relationship with your kids' mothers. That's compromised.
It's compromised.
It gets for sure. You know, you dealing with like I tell a lot of my people. My time is really precious, right? Like, it's very rare for you to be able to hit me up today and be like, yo, could you come here? Like,
you can't.
Where my schedule is at now, it's like, we had to talk about this, like, last week. You already know, and then even that, like, sorry about that. It happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be having so much shit going on. Like, I be telling my homies, like, yo, y'all don't even understand. Like, I see y'all more than my mother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm with y'all more than my mother. Like, this is my mother. Like, my mother raised me. I ain't have no father in my life. None of that shit. This is my mom. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen my father 13 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you shorter than me. Hey, shit, it ain't that. You know what I mean? But it's so much. Like, everything, man. Like, everything. That anything happen from these sacrifices, like, people feeling the way, like, you don't come around.
Yo, and that's actually one of my questions too. And like I was almost hesitant to talk about it, but I feel like we should talk about it because of also like the positive energy that you spread. But like, how do you deal with haters? Like the more successful you are, I'm sure there's like shit that's coming down. And I started noticing people be hating.
I know for sure.
And like, how do you deal with that? Like,
life is balance, right? Look, let me paint this picture for you, right?
Yeah.
Everything that I say, you tell me the opposite. All right, we're gonna play a game for the people.
I love this.
It's my interview now, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, black,
white,
fat,
skinny,
tall,
short,
hot,
ugly,
hot.
Cold.
Oh, you mean
my fault, yo.
I'm crying. She said ugly. So that everything that we just discussed, right? It tells me that it's the opposite to it, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's like life is like that. It's a balance. So watch this. Love,
hate.
That's how that goes. So it just comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It just comes with it. Love come with the hate. And most of the time, the same reason the people who love you is the same reason the other people hate you. Wow. Oh, wow, he's so talented. He gets all the attention in the world. Oh, he's handsome, whatever, right?
Yeah.
The haters just say the same thing in a different tone.
Yeah, because I love it. I'm like so
Thank
excited, and I want to be. This is my thing, though, right?
Yeah.
I want to be surrounding myself with people who are either like more successful than me, or
Right.
people who are like really going up and want to like better themselves.
Right.
And like it's not just about money; it's also about like you
Yeah.
know spirituality or
Yeah.
or business, whatever the case may
I think
be.
they say some shit like if you're the smartest person in your circle, you
It's the wrong, yeah.
you're in the wrong circle. You know what I'm saying? You're in a dumb circle.
Yes.
And not that's be striving to
Yeah.
achieve new ways of thinking, new, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that's around you need to be inspiring you and motivating you to be better, to do better. Like you're not gonna be a kitchen knife around a butter knife. Nothing comes of that. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
you got two kitchen knives or two
What an
swords.
interesting analogy. I never
Yeah.
thought about
'Cause you know
butter
what-
knife in my life.
Because you know why? Steel sharpens steel. So now you got two swords and you like this, like it's not
Yeah.
one sword not better than the other sword. You know, everybody's
Yeah.
still, but when you done, now they both sharper than what they came in. You know what I mean? Like, take two hands to clap. You know what I mean? Can't be a hand and a knee. That's not the same effect. You a hand, if you feel like you a hand to anybody, you need another hand to really make something happen. You know what I'm saying? To really create. So I like that. I like that you surround yourself with people that's like
I try to, and like my issue is that, like I don't know sometimes how to cut those who are like, I don't want to be too nice, right? Like you can't be too nice, but at the same time I'm also like forgiving. So like, do you ever find yourself in a situation where you gotta cut people off because like they're not?
what? I'm king cut anybody.
Yeah.
I'm an Aquarius. Like I don't like I'm king.
I'm a Sag.
You're a Sag, you about that money. Jay-Z is Sag, man. It's the-
I know. I have a fucking clock in my
Yeah.
apartment, which is a shape of Jay-Z's head.
what the fuck?
I love Jay-Z. I've loved him
I'ma
since
let
I was
that one go.
11.
That's crazy.
And everybody always like made fun of me. I literally was attracted to him. I think he's like a beautiful man. And
Hey,
people,
that's what- hey,
like
ho.
people be hating. I think he's like a very masculine, like
Yeah.
beautiful man.
Lemonade, man. Yeah. Shit like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, we here. You caught that? Oh, shit. All right,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to slide in with that. Just, you know what I mean?
I remember
I
them.
thought you was going to catch that on the playback. But, nah, man, yeah. Yeah, man. That's...
So you just got people like
I'm
people,
I'm king cut people off. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm all about like I'm very conclusive. So I'm about like we could be sitting here bickering about anything, argument, disagreement, whatever. I'd be like, okay, how do we get through this? Or like, what happens next? So I'm not like
Solution focused.
irrational or just like I don't care because it gives that sometimes like I don't care. No, I'm just like what we've been talking about. I'm very disciplined. I'm about what needs to happen. Fuck what I want to happen. Like if I feel like you could be like the best person to me like in the world, it might take me a little longer to cut you off, right? Like we could have been best friends our entire life. But if I see everything about you it goes against the grain of everything that I stand for, like on a moral level or like or on a
values.
progressive level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta go. I'm cutting off the dead weight. You know what I mean? Imagine you in the middle of the ocean with an anchor on your ankle, right? Your anchor is your best friend. You in the ocean though. That's an anchor. You trying to swim to the top. You gonna drown because you love the anchor? No, you cut
Wow,
that
you're
shit
so
the fuck off
smart.
your ankle. Like, you know what I mean? It gotta go. It gotta go. But the anchor is gonna be there and you just gonna drown with it? Nah. I'm cutting that shit off.
What does your typical day look like? You wake up and then
My typical day? Keep it a bean. I just started back working again. Yo, artists, I'm gonna say this real quick. Message to the artists, right? Don't feel like because you feel like a celebrity, or you are a celebrity, or whatever the case, right? Like that you're above getting your money. Like however it gotta come. My 9 to 5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's what been funding this shit. As long as I can remember.
facts.
Y'all see me outside. They not supposed to see, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't, every time you see The Rock, he not sweating. But you know he put in that work in the gym though. You know what I'm saying? When he come outside, he look like this. Do what you gotta do so you can do what you wanna do. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Go to like do what you gotta do. Like and I come from a certain, you know where I come from. I come from a certain type of place.
Flatbush.
Yeah, you know, just the hood in general, just like anywhere.
Yeah, any hood, I guess, right?
The hood is just like I got options of what I could be doing to make money, you know what I mean? But what's the sense? Like what's the sense of like putting everything on a line that you work for? You know what I mean?
And danger, maybe. Like
yeah,
people,
like Like, why? Like, I know me, right? God forbid, if I end up like in jail, in any situation
Memorize
like that,
my
right?
number. I'll come and get you.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna hold you to that. Y'all heard it, right? I bet they heard it. Why do all of that? And then like you know, you got to take risks though. I'm not telling y'all don't take risks. Just be careful. Like, if you have options, like, go with the one that makes sense. What makes sense for me is just, you know, I'm a hustler. I get money in different ways. Things I want to talk about, things I don't. But nevertheless, like, I got that on the books job. That shit helped me. So that's one thing. That's a part of my hustle, like, on a daily. A lot of times, I done came from work and went directly to an event after. That's what my grind is like. My grind is like, I probably slept at the studio and woke up and then went to work. And then from work went to, you know, home to get ready for a show.
So impressive. Yeah,
my shit is just, you know, it's all over. My days are different. Every day is different. You know what I mean? I'm either at a show, at a podcast, at work, with my kids. My shit is just all over. My shit all over the place. I just make it happen. You know, I think about it like brushing your teeth. You're not gonna like, you wake up and you do that. Certain things automatic. You know
automatic,
what I mean?
yes.
Certain things is just like you look at it like that. Like, okay, this has to be done. Like, no matter how much money I spend this month, I have to pay my rent on the first. Like, right? You look at life like that. Like, I have to do this. Like, no matter what, I don't want to. Who the fuck wants to pay rent? I have to do this. This is what I have to do.
Yeah.
I'm focused on something. I got a goal. My shit is tunnel vision. So I get up and do whatever the fuck I gotta do that day. So my days are really spontaneous, you know, but my hustle is all over. If I'm not in the studio, I'm at work. If I ain't at work, I'm at a show. Not at a show, podcast, whatever. Not that, whatever, shooting some content, shooting a video with my kids, you know, and then the occasional whatever. You know, you got to balance this life. The occasional, probably at somebody's birthday party or something like that, whatever, at a dinner or whatever. You know, you got to balance this shit out. I like to go out to eat. You know what I mean? You know, on them type of. If y'all was wondering what Mo Dubb like to do, I like to do shit like that. Try new restaurants, new, you know, little situations like that. But otherwise,
what's your favorite food? What's your favorite cuisine?
Shit, I got a list.
Apart from raw, like vegetables.
I love vegetables. I love vegetables. I love all cooked like broccoli.
Yeah.
Like green beans. I like vegetables. I never was the kid like my mom had to force to eat vegetables. I ate my shit. So I love vegetables, mashed potatoes, all that shit.
It's amazing.
But I like different shit. I like salmon. I like tacos. Like I think tacos.
I had some tacos yesterday.
You know what I mean? Hibachi.
Oh, I love that shit.
I like steak too. I really don't eat red meat a lot though, but I do really like steak though. Mm-hmm. I stopped eating pork for like 10 years though. I ain't eat pork in like 10 years.
Good. I don't eat pork either.
Good job. How long?
Well, since
she said yesterday.
No. Since I was like a kid, essentially, a teenager. However, I did eat chorizo.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was pork.
You didn't know? Oh, okay, well then, you know.
But it still counts.
You get held accountable for what you do know.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But still, like, once you know you shouldn't do it, I did it anyway a couple times.
Oh, I love curry too, like curry chicken.
Ooh. Do you like goat?
Yeah, I fuck with the goat. I eat the goat, the curry goat.
Yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah. I ain't got nothing against that. Lamb chops, all that shit.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not like a picky person. I like a lot of shit. I'm allergic to shellfish though.
Yeah, I don't eat shellfish either. Oh my God, we're so similar.
Yeah. You just don't like it or you allergic?
No, I can't eat oysters. I would throw up because I have like an allergic reaction. Like my stomach.
It's too much mercury in it.
Yeah. Yes, I didn't even know that, but yes.
So you can eat crabs and shrimp and all that?
No, it's disgusting to me.
Oh shit! Well,
I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say that. It's disgusting. It's a rude thing to say.
It's disgusting to you. To you,
but
you
to me, I find it gross for some reason. I love salmon or like tuna, but like shellfish, not really.
Yeah, I like tuna a lot too.
Yeah, nice. How did the record label happen? Because I know you had a meeting with the label last Thursday. Yeah. And like, what's going on? Because you said you don't have a manager. You like did everything by yourself. Yeah, so like, what's up with that? If you can't share,
absolutely. This is, I feel like I'm the voice of the underdog. I like to believe that. You know what I mean? So I'm just a testament to hard work works. It's as simple as that. My formula is very public, so there's no secrets. They say the game is to be sold, not told. I don't agree with that. Like I'm out there though. People, if niggas really study my drive, like you'll get it. And all it consisted of was me being outside, being active. Any show I could get into, I'm gonna do it. Treating the 4 people room like the 40 people room, and treating the 40 people room like the 400. I perform the same way anywhere I'm at.
That's what everyone should listen to.
Yeah,
all the rappers that I'm talking to.
Because you never know. Because to me, like my mind, I'm different. Like I'm a beast with this shit. So like I look at it like this, right? If it's if I was to perform, it was only You in the room. You the only one in the crowd, right? I have a job to leave a lasting impression on you. Not only that, we have to leave with each other's information. We got to really tap in. We got to be so locked in. You got to forget we at a show right now. It's gonna be that intimate. Like, oh, he really just performed for me. Wow. I like really engaging with the crowd that way to the point. That's why when I perform, you probably see a lot of footage of me with a whole bunch of people, be pictures.
Yeah.
Everybody feel like it's they shit. It is y'all shit. While I'm performing, it's all of our song. This is our song now. Like, we gonna perform this shit together. Everybody, I'm providing like MC, right? Somebody's an MC. That means Master of Ceremonies. That's what MC stands for. Right?
Beautiful, right?
Right, because how hip hop started, it was really the DJ. It was, you scratching the records and shit like that. But you need somebody to narrate, somebody, talk to the crowd, tell them what to do, put your hands up, whatever. That's an MC, a master of ceremony. So people call themselves an MC or whatever. Like,
one thing that I've also noticed about you as like a persona is that people are drawn to you. You have this aura about you. Like, even the way you talk about things, like there is something about you, like people are like drawn to you. I'm
starting to get it. I'm now starting to get it. I'm just
it's a beautiful thing. That's why, like, the fact that like you have a good message to people is really cool.
You know what it is with me? No matter what, I approach every person, individual, with respect. Yeah. I greet with respect. I have this welcomeness to me, and I really don't like people. I have large expectations for humanity, man. I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, because you have like very high expectations of yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why. Like,
yeah. All right. Well, there you go. You answering some of my, Cause
sorry.
No. Nah. Thank you. I'll be wondering why I'm like that too. But and I don't judge. It just be like, damn. Like one thing I don't like. Just to veer off real quick. One thing I don't like is like, if I don't know the answer to something, I'm gonna try to at least find it first. Here's my thing. Where you lack fact, right? Sub in logic, at least. Like, be logical. Like, don't just like
common sense.
That's not real. That's what I'm starting to realize. It's not a thing. Because in order for it to be common, it has to be like shared.
It's not, a good point.
It's not common. It's not a thing. That's not real. Y'all been, common sense is not common. It's not a thing. But I wish it was.
Yeah, and so I think like even when you're talking about like my hard work is testimony to like how you can become successful, and people like you're sharing this knowledge, but most people just can't do it. Like, that's the thing. They will hear it like, he's right, like I want to do it, but not everybody has it.
Not everybody have that. And even to say that, I know so many talented people. It'd be disappointing for me, because one of my things that I like to say too is like, no wasted talent. That's why I love that you do so much. That's those things are your gifts. There's some people out there, they'll be like, I don't have no talent. You be like, I ain't got no talents. What? We come from the same God. Like, you don't have no talents. Everybody got a talent. Your thing might be building light switches. Like, it's random.
It's beautiful.
But if that's what you could do, you contribute to this world. What you mean you ain't got no talent? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all got talent. We all got multiple talents. You got to tap into that.
It's on some Rick Rubin shit right now.
People got to tap into themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to know, like, that's me being able to do everything that I do. I feel like it helped me in my career, in my grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing so much. Like, now, like, I always say this shit too. I'm starting to say this, like, it sounds funny, right? But Mo Dubb is my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mo Dubb the brand, like that
brand, of course.
That's my baby. Like, I take me mad serious. I put my all. I went broke for Mo Dubb. You know what I mean? Like, I went through the hardships and relationships for Mo Dubb. Like it's so much behind this shit. So much, like literally so much, like blood, sweat, and tears behind.
Literally blood, sweat, and tears. I believe that.
Behind Mo Dubb. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be very transparent with you. I'm a little jealous of you.
Why?
Because you have time to read.
I don't. So this is what I do. Audible.
Read books.
Get Audible. So at least when you're in motion, you can listen to this shit.
That's one of the sacrifices. Just like me not being able to be as active as I want to be to, you know what I'm saying, to tend to my physicality or...
Yeah, I have no family life.
Yeah.
So just like so there's always sacrifice.
That's what this shit take.
I have been on my own for 20 years, but also like,
Go ahead, my girl. I'm proud of you though.
Thank, appreciate you.
Yeah.
So that's like a sacrifice. Like I have a dog. It's like not even comparable.
And that's like a child.
Yeah. So it's like that's all I can.
Condole you got.
Thanks for asking. Giant Schnauzer.
What the? Let me see. I'm not. My God, I be thinking I'm familiar with all the dogs until I hear some shit I ain't never heard.
He's so
Schnauzer.
Yeah. So you've probably seen miniature Schnauzers around. This is Bruno. He's 90 pounds.
He's 90 pounds.
Hold on. I actually have an Instagram for him. I'll just show you. This is so fire.
You see her dog, y'all. You already know. I love dogs. I got attacked by a dog a couple months ago though.
What kind?
Some type of terrier. Some shit. I'll show you.
Oh shit! What? I'm
It
sorry.
was bad too. It wasn't like.
It was bad. Oh.
Yeah, like.
This is Bruno.
Aw.
It's a lot of work though.
Yeah.
Don't get a dog.
Nah.
You
I'm
can't. You
very
literally
familiar with
can't.
dogs though.
Oh yeah.
Very. What I used to raise like as a child, like raise dogs.
For real?
Yeah, like
So you're like a
aggressive ones and
trainer?
shit, too.
You can
I
be a
guess
trainer?
by nature, yeah.
You see,
know.
you're like a jack of all trades for sure.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I'm very very familiar with dogs and.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about something. So I've noticed on your Instagram, sometimes on your Instagram stories, like you wish people C Day? Like what does that mean? C Day.
Oh, C Day?
Happy C Day. What's that?
Happy C Day, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy C Day. They know what's up,
Like,
man. When they
because
see
white
it, like,
people don't know.
yes, the fuck they do. Yes, they do, man. And then you got a lot of white people investing in that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Oh, wow.
Of course, you know. I mean, not like directly, but you see an artist and they got that type of following or image. It was like a couple of years ago, like it was a whole dynamic. Like you see the fashion now. Look at like Mike Amiri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Amiri's a white guy, if I'm not like mistaken. Like you see like Paisley being like very influential in today's fashion, like flags, right? Like blue flag, red flag, shit like that. It's the culture. You know what I mean? This is the culture. It's like that's like investing in that. You know what I'm saying? They know, oh, I know people gonna buy this. It's gangs all around the world. I know people gonna buy into this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at somebody like so many of these artists. Snoop Dogg. Look at Snoop Dogg. He's amazing. He's the most.
I love him.
Yo, I always say this, right? Michael Jackson was the most famous person on earth, like ever, behind Jesus Christ. Like if you like,
you said that, yeah, for sure.
Think about that. Y'all think about that. Michael Jackson. Everybody like, you gotta understand. Michael Jackson been out since a kid. We talking about fucking decades ago, like decades ago, way before, like
It's wild.
way before my not way before my time, but way before my time, way before any like today's generation.
Even before my time, and I'm older than you.
Yeah. Like my kids is gonna, not because I play the music or none of that. It's just by nature how he laid his foundation down and stapled himself into this world. There's gonna be kids in the 2030s moonwalking.
Yeah.
That's forever. Like, you know what I mean? So the person right after Michael Jackson is Snoop Dogg. I don't know. I don't think nobody is as popular as Snoop Dogg as like a music artist right now.
Yo.
I don't watch TV no more. Like
Me neither.
I mean, I want to be, I want to be real. I want to let you know, like cable's like obsolete. So that's what I mean. I don't tune into like TV. Whenever I get the chance, because I'm always so busy, I love to lay down and find a show or like a movie.
What's your favorite show?
I'm like Netflix, like right now, like all the Power shit.
I love Power. I only watched the first season though because I don't have the fucking where's it on?
Stars.
Yeah, Stars.
Yeah, get you
Is it
Stars.
worth it?
I'm gonna keep it a band. Like I ain't never have my own anything when it come down to those things. Netflix, Stars, nothing. That's why you gotta have good friends.
Can I
man.
tell you something?
What?
I'm using Netflix. Like I'm no longer friends with this girl, Sophia. I'm sorry, maybe we can reconnect.
Yeah.
I'm using her stepfather's Netflix
shit.
account for like the last 8 years.
Sneaky.
Oh, and it's still connecting.
How you get that?
I don't know. They haven't changed their password, I guess.
Oh, good people.
It's amazing. I have Hulu though. I can share with you my Hulu.
Yeah, I got the
but-
Netflix, the Hulu, the Disney Plus, the all
Do you have
that
Amazon
shit.
Prime?
Nah, I think that's one.
I
don't
got you.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Pinky promise.
I got you.
All right, that's what we doing.
problem.
You know what I mean? But all that type shit. But I don't watch TV, but I know for a fact Snoop Dogg is on like 10 commercials right now. Like he got the
from, like,
wine.
Skechers.
He got the wine. He doing the car shit.
Yeah.
Sketches.
It's like so crazy.
G-Star.
Yeah.
Fucking he's in everything. He's the most famous person. Like, and Snoop Dogg. We talking about Snoop Dogg.
He is, yeah.
Huh?
Snoop, yes.
Huh?
How did I not
Snoop
know
Dogg is
this?
probably the first
How did I not know that?
known, like, he brought that around. You don't see, like, what? Hold on, let me.
I'm so.
sorry.
But can I ask
see.
something though? Like,
Sure.
aren't you worried that you may
I'm not. No, to answer your question already, no. But I'm gonna let you finish. I'm not worried about anything.
worried that like you may the people who are celebrating B days might be like.
Nah, I'm good with those people too.
Okay, cool.
I'm love when you love.
Because I love C days
You're-
and B. I have like friends from all different like
Hmm.
groups, and it's not dangerous, right?
It's about to be Vlad TV part 2.
Yo, I used to write for Vlad TV.
Word.
Yeah.
That's I see your style. You've adopted the detective style. You heard? The interrogation style way of interviewing.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't.
But that's good, right?
I mean, it's cool. It's, you know, it could be. I wouldn't. You know, I would never suggest this lifestyle, push this on to nobody. But you know, CRIP stand for Community Revolution and Progress.
That's beautiful.
As an acronym. So that's, and they really kind of graduated from the intentions and the practices of like the Black Panther Party. So that's, you know, if you know about that, then you know kind of like what it's set out to be, and that's kind of how it's supposed to be. You know, that's how it's supposed to play out.
Yeah,
So,
that just like made me think of Tupac and like his family too. Like was like in the Panther.
You know what type of people Tupac was messing with, right?
What?
I'll talk to you all about all of this shit off camera.
Just tell me now real quick. I'm so curious.
Nah, man. But Snoop Dogg, look, I already told you one thing, and it ain't nothing, cause Snoop, he carried that though. He everywhere with that. You ain't never see Snoop Dogg with no blue flag on.
You know, I'm so oblivious.
Oh, I love that. No, I love that for you. But damn, you've been living in Brooklyn for so long. You don't know these things.
No, I wasn't like
you in your world.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the thing about me. Like when I get interested in something, I'm like tunnel vision. But sometimes, like, I remember growing up, my mom would like redecorate up the apartment. I wouldn't like notice that the crib was different. Like I was just so in my
yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's
cool.
that C-Day shit is about, man. It's just, you know.
I love that about you.
Just the life, you know, the lingo, the lifestyle, the way we type, the way we communicate, you know. Just something that's a little exclusive to us.
So real talk though, like, do you not think that like the music industry game can be dangerous? Because like I've been told by people, I've been hanging out with some like rappers from East Harlem and the Bronx, which I love you guys, but my heart is in Brooklyn forever. Like I don't know, I feel like they put this fear in my heart, like, oh my God, you have to be careful when you go to like the Bronx showcase, or you have to be really careful.
Yeah, the Bronx is,
or like even about East New York, I'm not scared.
Nah, look, the Bronx will never admit it. The Bronx people look at Brooklyn how Brooklyn look at the Bronx, and that's the most dangerous borough. Like Brooklyn get busy, but the Bronx is like, I don't know, it's something about the Bronx. It's crazy. Buildings catch on fire there. People jump on train tracks. It's
yesterday
just crazy.
They arrested like 2,000 kids who were in some gangs in the Bronx who were like shooters basically.
Oh yeah, that's called an indictment. Yeah, that's the feds built the case on them or some shit.
You heard that? You saw?
Nah, I ain't hear about that, but that's kind of like, unfortunately, you know, it's not even cool to say, but it's kind of like regular. Like I'm very hip to that type of shit, but
it is.
Yeah, but when it come down to that, yeah, not for the reasons like these Bronx kids and shit like that. That it ain't even only kids, man. It's like culture. It's like a lot of beef in the Bronx. Like a lot of people beefing with each other and shit like that. But as music artists, yeah, I always say this is the most dangerous job you could have, because for the same thing we discussed, like love and hate. You know what I mean?
I think that's like,
you know how hate dress. You know how the devil. You know what the devil look like?
Tell me.
Not red with the horns and the tail. That's not how the devil. Even if that's how the devil look, that's not how the devil comes. The devil comes like, he looks like your boyfriend. He looks like your sister. He looks like the person you thought you could. That's how the devil come. You know what I mean? So the devil in those cases, you go out to a show or something like that. Hey, Mo Dove, oh I love your music. That's how the devil come. You know what I'm saying? It be that. And it's dangerous because when you lit in this shit, more people know you than you know like them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It'll be somebody you trying to have all the fans in the world, right? If you're trying to be big on that scale, you don't know everybody. So people come to you, you know, you gotta kinda like not think twice before doing something, but definitely be mindful of how people coming up to you. Somebody could try to come up to you for a picture, put their arm around you, and that turn into something else.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Or
it's funny because it actually happened to me recently a few times that somebody recognized me on the street. You Dutchess? I'm like, I was very flattered. I was so flattered.
You doing your thing.
But it's like, like it's next level. What you're talking about is like,
and I
didn't know those people. By the way,
if I ever give that vibe to anybody, man, like it's like people know me. If you know me for real, I don't really gotta explain myself. Like I'm not no stuck up. I'm like the most humble, cool person like in the world, but. If I give that little delay when you approach me and I didn't recognize you or I didn't know you, it's because of that. This shit is dangerous. Like people know you, they might just be. It don't. The agenda has no face. Like it don't gotta look like. It don't gotta be somebody from an opposing gang or. It don't gotta be none of that. It could literally be. Oh, everybody love you for those reasons. I hate you for those reasons. And when I see you, because maybe it could be any, I'm telling you, like, you so subject to everything. I make a lot of music that tends to women, right? Somebody could be on these shit, see their girlfriend share my song, right? And feel like their girlfriend give me more attention than they give them. Or maybe they do music and their music not as good or whatever. Think about it, like, I'm an artist. I got these shows, right? I want people to come out. The addresses is on a flyer. You know where to find me. At Old Times.
Damn.
At Old Times. If I got 7 shows a week, got 7 address. I'm posting my address 7 times that week.
You are a hustler.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. Going to a million shows and like networking to do what you.
But now we doing the right shows. We ain't doing everything for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
Like, we at that point now. I'm not doing that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But definitely still got a lot of things going on, man. A lot of these bookings, man. For y'all, man, just come outside. If I'm doing anything, an event, a show, or whatever, pull up. Anything I do is fun. We gonna have fun. We gonna turn up every time.
I mean, tonight is a special night because you're opening for Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Are you not that excited? Is it like regular for you?
I never opened for Trey Songz, so it's exciting in that way. Somebody just asked me this earlier today. This is how I explain it, right? I've been doing this shit so long, right? Not to say I lost the excitement factor, but I'm just ready. Like I don't really get nervous.
Really?
I'm confident. Like I know what I'm capable of.
You know your shit, and like
There's other things that play into it. Like I know it's gonna be people there that know my record. Like I could go anywhere alone in my city, and somebody gonna know my songs. So I'm not. I never feel like alone. But nevertheless, I believe in my music. I put it out. So I believed it was hot, and then I said I'm gonna put it out. So when I perform it, it's like I know. And the type of performer I am, I know I'm an entertainer. I can entertain. So I don't really get nervous, and then. On the excitement tip, I don't know. I just be ready. I'm built for the moment. I just be like, not like it's whatever. I'm excited when I get the opportunity. When it comes up and it's time to do it, it's just like I'm at work now. I gotta,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at work. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm here to do something. I'm gonna do it. I don't get caught up in the emotion. And at the same time, I really just see everybody the same. I see Trey Songz who got put whatever number to it, 13 million followers. I see him like the person with 13 followers. You know what I'm saying? So I look at people how I look at people. Like people like to idolize these artists and look at them like they're like superhuman, like supernatural, whatever like that. I'm sure Trey's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But
he's hard.
And I love. Obviously, I know I memorized mad of his songs. Shout out Jerry Wonder, the top of my label. Hey, I'm saying the older on my label, like he produced for Trey Songz or different type of shit. So we all know Trey Songz, like you know what I mean. But I'm excited for the opportunity to meet him for the performance and shit like that. It's just for me. I don't know. I look at it. It's another day at work.
I love that.
It's another day at work.
When you were playing basketball, like, were you ever like nervous before tournaments, like adrenaline? I'm thinking about.
I used to get nervous.
Yeah. So for me, like, I was a track like runner, and now I run marathons occasionally, like once a year, I try to, and I get really like the adrenaline is in my body for like a few days before, and that's what like pushes me. But
that's what I was gonna say.
That's what I was curious.
You gotta find that, right, and learn how to use that shit. Because you know what, too? Like, without fear.
I literally read a fucking book about it, and this guy knows everything.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He knows everything.
You got to use that. Fear is, like, very essential. It's very essential. If you have that fear for something, like, and you just going to treat it different. I mean, if you, first of all, if you
just don't know how to channel it and control it, right?
And if you fear anything, it's because you care about it. Like, if I'm scared before this game, like, if I have that fear before this game, why am I fearful? Oh, hopefully my shot not gonna be off today, or hopefully I don't get crossed over or get dunked on or some shit like that. Because you care about it. You care about it. So all right, I'm here for a reason. I care about this shit. You gotta channel that adrenaline and just be like, yo, I'm gonna give this shit my all. That used to be with basketball, but then I found out how to channel it, and that shit stopped in like middle school.
That's amazing.
Middle school, I remember one time we was going up against this team. I don't know why everybody was mad fucking tall. Everybody's mad tall. I'm 5'8". I'm like Nate Robinson. Like I get busy though. Word. And I got when you got that heart over height always.
Yeah, if you're passionate and like
heart over height, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember one time we was gonna play this we was playing this tall ass team, yo. The whole first half I was off. I got a little halftime, little speech from the coach. Halftime 2B at the shooting around. I'm shooting air balls. Oh man. I entered the third quarter though.
Wow.
Third quarter, I made 8 threes for like the rest of the game. I shot 8 threes. Like I ain't missed one shot. Like, you know, because I learned how to challenge it. Like, fuck that. The fear part out of the way. I think it was the fact that I was like, I already embarrassed myself the whole first half. I ain't make no shots. It don't get no worse than this. So now, fuck it. I'm gonna play. Let me play my game. Let me get into it, and can't look worse than what's lower than dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been playing dirt the whole game. Anything I do good is just gonna look better than what it was before. You know, I took that and I just, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. But I'm not really like I'm not a fearful person. Like I walk by faith. You know what I mean? Not by sight. No matter what it is, it could be like I ain't never performed in front of 30,000 people. I'm just so, you know what I think it is too? I'm so ready for the moment. I've been doing this so long. I'm ready. Like I'm ready. Like I'm more eager than anything. I'm anxious. Like I'm not fearful or nervous or
you're
like,
just like ready for it. Let's go. Like that, right?
So
like,
more excitement than nervous. But like I'm ready more than anything. That's the real emotion. Is I'm ready. You know, you ready for something? Like I've been waiting for this. I've been ready for this moment. Like I've been ready for this. Like
you've been preparing for this one for the last 10 years.
Yeah, when you feel like you belong, you don't look around like you don't. You know you don't look around like, oh, I don't. You comfortable. You sit different when you feel like, oh, I belong here. Like you sit different. It's like I know.
Yeah, you're worthy of it. Like I think this is also where people like don't succeed for real. They don't believe, even though they're talented and everything. They may even be working hard towards it, but they don't believe in their heart of hearts that they deserve this success, and that's why they're not successful.
Exactly.
You have to believe it.
You have to believe it. That's the most important part.
Worthy.
That's the most important part. That's the most important part. It's not. We all know it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little scenario. I'm from, like I said, I'm from the hood. I'm from Flatbush. I'm from 2 First between Beverly and Regent. You from, then you know what's up, right? I grew up with people, and this is not no shade to none of my people and shit like that. I just see things kind of from, not even saying I'm above people, but I like to say I see things from an aerial view, right? Because I climbed up and I'm able to look down. You see it different. You know what I mean? I could be on FaceTime with somebody like this, right? On my fucking forehead, right? I know they're there. I don't really see them. If I move the phone back, I see the picture way clearer. You see things better from afar. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be on a block like everybody else from the hood. I used to be on a block here, got into what I got into, whatever, you know. But I took my path. I went to school. Like I told you, I went to college. All that.
That's very good. Kingsborough is good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah. But yeah, you know, I just did something different. A lot of people, that's where I'm from, they never graduated college. I mean, high school. You know what I'm saying? I know people that dropped out of middle school and shit like that. And everybody, you know, different strokes for different folks. But nevertheless, I say that to say this: it's people that I grew up with. Where I could go back to my block right now and they still on the block. You don't gotta be a product. You know, we all a product of where we are. But you don't gotta stay there. You gotta believe. So we watch TV and we could watch something and people in Jamaica, and you see the beach and. You know, we watch something else. Somebody in Colorado, they up in the mountains, and we be like, oh. So we know it exists because they told us that's Colorado, that's Jamaica, that's Vegas, whatever, right? But they don't believe that they could go there. So they never go. They stay on the block because they don't believe it's possible. Like, they know it exists. They know you got to get on a plane to get there. You go there and da-da-da. But in their head, they've only been able to feel the block. Like, I felt the block. I felt the rock. I felt handcuffs. Yeah. Inside of the cell, I felt what I felt like. You gotta know. You gotta know beyond knowing it exists. You put the work in, of course, but you gotta believe. Like, I belong there. Like, I belong there. I can get there.
Yes, you do. And this is, I'm actually really moved right now because this is exactly what this podcast is about. This is what I want my book to resonate with people from the hood. Because I come from nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And like. I want to let people know that they can do whatever the fuck they want to do if they put their money into it. It is possible. Even if you're broke, if you have to like go to soup kitchen and like you know like you were hungry. I know
people that was broke in college and they wanted to travel the world. I used to have those conversations with those type of people.
Yeah.
And they studied abroad and got to travel the world.
Like me. Yeah. Like I want, you know what I mean? Like I ate soup for like my mom would make soup for the whole week. We had to eat that shit. Yeah. You understand? Mm-hmm. So like, and I still think you can do whatever. Like, it doesn't matter that you don't have any money in your bank account. If you put you can do it because it's possible. But
that's tangible. Like, you got to know the power of the intangible. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you could, somebody once told me, like, if you could think it in your head, you could have it in your hand. Nothing exists, and like nothing exists, right? Until it exists in your head. It's not a real thing. If it's in your head, it's a real thing. If you're able to imagine, if you're able to think it, is real. So that means you just gotta, everything that you want out of life is already here. It's inside of you already. You just gotta find a way to get that shit out. Like, so you gotta.
Was your mom religious or spiritual? Like, where did you get that from?
Naturally, yeah.
Naturally,
but no, yeah, I was raised. I was actually raised Christian.
Yeah.
I say raised because I don't even really consider myself a religious person no more. I'm more spiritual.
So you're spiritual, 100%.
I have a relationship with God. Obviously, like, I'm so blessed, man. I carry God. You see every day in my stories, I put thank God.
Know.
That's how I start my day every day. Thank God in my story. I want everybody to see that, and I want them to read it, and it's in their head, or I want them to say it when they read it. Thank God.
I say a prayer before I go to bed every night, and then when I wake up, I thank God that.
It's the first thing I do when I wake up.
Thank God that I was given the opportunity for another day.
Another day, another chance.
Thank you.
You know
That's what I
said.
Thank you so much.
Every day. If I don't start my day like that, I gotta start over. I gotta go lay back down and
take a nap.
No, I'm dead. Look, it sounds crazy. I'm dead ass serious. Like, if I realize if I made it all the way to the bathroom already and I ain't say it, I go back. I go back. I apologize. You be happy and you be grateful. The cost of peace is gratefulness.
I love this energy. We have very similar values.
Yeah,
I feel like
I agree. It's natural too. It ain't forced.
Yeah. What are you working on right now, and what is that like you really want to achieve? Like where's like your mind at?
Okay. What am I working on right now? Always something. Always something. Y'all can always, my people know. All right, look, because I'm not only talking to my people, I'm talking to the people that I don't know that I want to gravitate to my shit. I'm always working on something. Always new music, always new collaborations, always new projects, always. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm in project mode right now. Never titled anything I ever dropped like a body of work or album. Because me personally, by the time I drop my first album, I personally internally want to feel like I made it. A lot of people will tell you, they'll tell me, like, you already made it. Like, the lifestyle these rappers want, they want to get rich to live how I already live. And I'm not rich. In spirit, yes. Financially, I'm not rich. I'm not where I want to be yet. But the way I live, by the time I make it, I feel like, yo, I'm on. Like, I'm going to drop an album. You know what I mean? So anything else I call a project, whether it be like a mixtape or EP or whatever, y'all could definitely anticipate that. For sure. My biggest dream. Success, right? And when I pray, it's my definition of success, right? So to itemize it, peace over everything, because if you have anything, it's nothing without that peace. Like happiness, love. I want all these things for my life. Financial freedom, and the ability to create generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And a generation don't only consist of like your family. I always say like blood make you related. You know what I'm saying? Like that bond make you family.
Yeah.
I'm closer to a lot of people that I met in my life than people I actually share DNA with. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So I just like, you could tell from songs like Same Heart that I'm really connected to the people I care about, and I really want the best for them. You know what I'm saying? So if I know we all go through our own hardships, if I know somebody over there is, if I don't like seeing my people struggle with bread or like go through these things with the lawyers, the legal system and shit like that. I just want to be able to be that, not being taken advantage of, because that ain't happening. I ain't no dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I definitely want to be somebody. I'm naturally a giver. You know what I'm saying? That's in my spirit. So I want to be able to, help my people out of these situations and create new, better situations. Like, I feel like everybody's. It's better when you could share the moment and the wealth and all that. Like, if we all good, like my visions of success don't consist of me pulling up in whatever car you could think of and my friends meeting me there. We all put, like, when I come out, you don't know who the artist is. If you never heard me before, you don't know who's the artist. We all look like that. We all doing that. And I feel like that's the best way. Yeah, I'm doing next week at your house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing next week at your house. It's like, we like that. Yo, out of nowhere, like, yo, I've been working mad hard, let's go to Monaco, like, for no reason at all. Like, let's just go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, let's just anywhere, like let's just get up and go. I think that's success. Like, working on your time,
sharing it with other people, basically, not
sharing it with other people, and just being able to, like, get what you want when you want, being able to do what you need to do, because this world, is ran on revenue. You know what I'm saying? So having everything that you want to have accessible to you. You know what I mean? Like that, but being able to really share that with the loved ones, and you know what I'm saying, and then create that. I'm gonna feel content when I know, like, yo, any one of these days, I'm old, I'm 150 years old, whatever. Any moment, I can take my last breath. I know my kids good. I know their kids good. I know their kids good. That's I'm a die in peace. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did something. I'm trying to be the first, like, I'm trying to be the first person like that in my family tree. That really changes that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm trying
Even
to get.
though I'm estranged from my family, I just like want to buy them all houses.
Yeah, you know,
One day.
you want to make, yeah, because you care. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. That's what success. That's making it to me. That's what that look like. And then of course, you know, like on an art scale, being known internationally, not because I'm big on like attention or nothing like that. It's just because I understand my purpose and the power of how I, you know, how I create. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, me making music is beyond my enjoyment of it. It really tends to people's emotions.
Yes,
like,
and it's inspiring.
when I get those messages like, yo, I was having a bad day, now listen to this song by you, and I feel better. That's like, damn. That's like, I'm like, damn, I'm doing God's work out here. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, yo, I was feeling like this, and this song helped me think different about the situation. Thank you for that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Or yo, I was going through it with my girl, and I played her same heart, and we loved it. We listened to that together all the time. That's all we play. That you helped my relationship. Like, you know what I mean? That type shit.
God's work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So think about it. Like, this is still local. You know what I mean? Local. When I say local, I'm talking about like, I want to have that effect in Russia. I want to have that effect in Africa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I probably do though, cause my shit is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm gonna send it
people
to
hit me
my
up from all
cousins
around.
in Poland.
Yeah, it's music, yo.
Yeah.
It's the only thing they speak English.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. America's the only place that
They're not
don't
like
force you to learn.
Yeah,
you
other
know,
languages.
yeah, they put it in school, but
yeah, they have to learn English.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
not perfect, but like I'm sure they will be able to.
But then guess what's the
adjust
thing
to
about
it.
music? It's the universal language.
Yes, it's
It's
universal.
universal language, so anybody could, you know, because it's a feeling. It's a feeling thing. It's vibration.
Yeah.
It's vibration. You know what I mean? Like those 808s or whatever, the melodies and all that. Without the lyrics, that shit speaks to the, you know what I mean? And then it's the words you put on top of it. It's like a cake being a cake. That shit gonna be good already. You hit it with the frosting. Oh, God.
I love cake, by the way.
Sprinkles. You know what I mean? You keep making it better. That's what it is. It's like the music already be a cake. Then the lyrics be the frosting. Oh, you made it better? Okay. Then you, whatever. I sung on it. Whatever. That's the frosting. I rapped on it. Oh, the sprinkles now. Oh, you like fruit?
I am so with you on that, but there's people who would argue that like lyricism is like it's all about lyrics, and like to me, the first thing is the beat. The first thing is like how the music makes me feel, and just like you said, the lyrics, like the words are like sprinkles.
That's the
and, like,
that's the extra, right?
I completely
It's the extra
agree.
because music is a language that. Music is lyrics too. It's just lyrics on a different level. You understand? Like, it's the fact
vibrations,
that
you just said.
it's vibrations. So I could have a whole song saying the craziest shit in the world, right? And somebody could imitate my lyrics, like my flow, with a violin or something, right? Going on the beat, it'll give the same effect. It's not really translating what the words mean, but it gives you the same feeling because of how I did what I did on the like. That's how I like to look at my voice too on tracks. It's like anybody with a flow. You have a flow, you're an instrument that's adding on to it's like a whole orchestra at that point. The music is already the music. Now you put your voice on it, it's just adding something. That's like it being like this. This is the music. And then now your voice is like, you know what I'm saying? Your voice come in like this. That's how your voice is you add into it, you add into the music, you know what I mean? So I used to be heavy on that too because when I was growing up, it was like you was a rapper or you was a singer.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, Drake came in and kind of like bridged the gap with that shit a little bit. Drake was, you know, he kind of like the first, you know, person who was kind of like doing both on like a high level. But it was like, if you was rapping, who had the best verse? That's what it was about, who had the best verse. That's when it started to come to me, like, down the line in my career, like, as far as like the singing, right? I'd be like, that's when I started to really realize the music is the most important thing. The music is more important than the verse. The verse is a part of the music. It's more important than the lyrics. The lyrics is a part of the music. It's the music that moves people. Those people, notice those people who's so heavy, oh, the lyric, you know, like, lyrical miracle niggas, they don't. Those are the ones without the hit songs. I'm chasing hits. I want big music because you know why? You know why you chase the big music? Me, right? It lived forever. It lived forever. I could tell you a song probably from 1970. 1970, we in 2024.
Fuck, I can show you songs from 1920s that
You know what
are
I'm
still
saying?
like moving.
Because it was powerful music. It was a hit record.
What about classics from like, you know,
Beethoven and all
like
that. It lives forever.
It still like gives you chills
Right,
when you listen
right.
to this shit.
And
It's just good music.
that wasn't about no lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics help. Trust me, they help. They help. Like
to me, like
they help.
lyrics are more like
Because
poetry.
I think
poetry.
it's poetry.
Yeah.
But like Same Heart, the lyrics like are very powerful. They're very essential
so
to that song. But nevertheless, the music brought the lyrics out. So it's about the music. It's about the sound of these instruments. You know, God, like that was like, I think that's one of the greatest blessings you could have. According to the Bible, I told you I was raised Christian. So according, you know, like that was when it was Lucifer before Satan. That was the devil's greatest gift was music. That was his gift that he was blessed
Lucifer's?
with. Was music.
For real?
Yeah.
To manipulate people.
Well, that's that's the agenda now. He all in this music. You know what I'm saying? It's all in this. It's all it.
Do you believe in Illuminati? Do you feel like...
I ain't doing this on camera. I'll tell you that.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
I sleep good at night. I want to keep sleeping good at night.
No, I don't know much about it. But I'm just like...
I want to sleep good.
Yeah, okay.
And Jehovah's Witness don't knock on the door no more. So if people start knocking on my door for no reason, I already know it's because you asked me that question. You know what I mean?
I just want you to be famous and then, like, you know, take over. I'm just...
Yeah, man, you know, hey. You heard? Because you don't play with them people. But I'm God covered, man. I'm protected regardless of anything.
I'm protected, too.
Yeah,
Thank
you
God.
are.
I really am.
Yeah, you are.
And have been.
You know what I mean? And I'm proud of everything that you overcame, you know what I'm saying? You pushed through your adversities and everything like that, you know what I mean? You've been on your own for 20 years and all that. I'm big on gratitude. You see I use the flowers emoji a lot and shit like that, right? I'm going to give you your flowers on camera. I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing. Keep it going.
You're so sweet. One last question.
Yeah.
What's my name?
Your name is this. It's in the background for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Dutchess and Her Dukes, I call her Dutchie. I don't steal my nickname for her. That's Dutchie. You see how I was calling you Dutchie? It's Dutchie.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck with Dutchie, man. You already know.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
One more thing I got to say, though. I got to move back, though. Let's go!
Yes!
You know the motion. Shit, me.
All right. Thank you.
We might as well have the same heart. How I share your pain with you. Haven't you noticed that everything that you go through, baby, we go through?